Okay. Careful, Abby.
There you go.
No,
Good.
no cannering. Oh, God.
Yep, and tap her again so that she actually steps forward. Yes. When you tap her with the whip, that she actually steps up into it. That was really good.
She felt nice in the walks. I thought her trot would be like forward and nice, but
And then she changed her mind on you.
Faked you out.
Yeah, she did.
My gosh. That just looks different.
It's looking good. That's what I'm saying.
I hate to be myopic, but I can see the future.
Yeah. It's going to be nice. Good. After you get her to move off the rein a little, have a little push forward, especially in the beginning work. If she moves sideways off the leg super, but then doesn't really push straight back into the rein, and that goes a little bit to like why she doesn't like to go forward sometimes is she likes to release the pressure out the side, or by popping up, right, getting up higher, and so you have to, especially if we do a little lateral movement for just a step or two to get her to really step over and get soft behind the tack and in her rib cage, that then you take your outside leg and almost do like one forward thinking step. Yep, tap. You have to jump out of the tack and she barely makes a response. Looks like she feels nice in the rain today though. Is this bit doing us better?
yeah, it's
Looks
actually.
super.
Is it the voucher?
It's not actually, it's a Segunda. That's what I used to
Segunda?
show jumper in.
Wow.
It's got like a little port
Mm-hmm.
right in the middle that when, if she leans on the rein, it's like a very,
Subtle hook.
it's not subtle.
Oh.
The harder she leans on it, like basically the sharper it gets. Sharp is kind of not the, I told Abby, it's like it's not the word I really want to use because it sounds like it
How about
hurts.
more noticeable?
Yeah, but like basically it's like you take a pen
Yeah.
and you keep leaning into a pen.
Yeah.
Like eventually at some point it doesn't hurt, but then eventually it does if
Yeah.
you like really lean into it. It's like that kind of pressure.
Wow. Segundo.
Yes.
Segunda?
Well, they have both. I have a Segunda, this is a Segunda, and I also have a Segundo, and I'm unclear why there's a difference, but
Female, male. Right?
apparently. This looks super. I don't even know what to say. I like this version.
You always coming up with solutions. It's awesome.
Felt pretty good yesterday too. It's getting there. I mean, she feels super like I said, what Abby's doing with her, like she just feels stronger every time
Yeah.
I hop on. It's nice to have that consistency because before, like I'd get on and feel like I'd have to like, arm wrestle with her
Yeah.
when it was my turn to ride,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's
Yeah.
like my job. You know?
Yeah.
And look at this. That super moment there, Abby. Well, while she's feeling like this, let's play with just a little forward and back, that on straight lines. Now that she's feeling good, we'll maybe have some time for a little bit more sitting trot. It's good to practice all those things, maybe even without stirrups. Change your posting diagonal. Don't start letting her get too stretchy. I like when that connection stays steady with your hands in front so it doesn't change on her, especially in this bit, right? Because she'll hit the bit, and if it's accidental, like this one, you've been really good in your hands, which is why I didn't feel like this bit would be mean to her. But you want to make sure that it stays very steady, right? Because if you lean on the bit, then she's getting basically, it's almost like a little shock collar.
Yeah.
She's like, wait, why is this happening? Good.
That makes sense.
Good. And let's go ahead and bring it back on our left circle, and then we'll change direction. Let me see you trot almost in place. So, lots of energy, smaller package, smaller posting. Try not to fall in the back of the saddle. Bend your knees. And like you're sitting down, where your butt lands is going to be where your heel is. Going to keep her straight from the outside. And we're going to keep her in place in the change of direction. So really straight on the diagonal. To even both hands. See like the suspension she gets in her trot?
Mm-hmm.
See how it looks like a little dance?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what, like, she's she's gonna kill it in the dressage. And we teach her to pee off and passage and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Good. And then go ahead and bring it forward again. Start to push into the bridle, push in your hip. If she doesn't give you the response you're looking for, that's when you're going to give just a little tap and say, yep, sharpen up to those aids. That's super. Now we're talking. Good. We can push her away from the right side. Calf on. Yep, very good. Push her shoulder out to get that inside shoulder flexibility. And then straighten from the outside and give a little push, even one notch faster in the trot. Love it.
Do you think a serious dressage coach would be willing to invest in time in her and coaching her?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and I finally got the number actually from Alex.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
we well on our way to.
Okay. Because you need to guide her so she can be your assistant.
Yeah.
Once it's dressage.
Oh, I agree. And
Okay.
actually, I think they'd love this. I mean, if she could start doing lessons. I mean, like these are the two when I didn't know if Abby was going to ride. These are the two I was going to show in the dressage ring just to get some scores. And I was like, why not extend the business to dressage? Like, I'm going to need more people to help me with the time, but like I love flatting. Like I've always said that, and even like that's where I get compliments. So if I can get people to at least win on the flat, then we're that much closer to doing well. So
Hey, you see the hybridization opportunity between your eventing team and
exactly,
this.
yeah,
As long as they also make them well aware you still have to keep that side of the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if we can get on Tammy Smith's track even sooner than she was on her own track, like she wins literally all the time. She gets posts. Watch out for so and so. Any show she goes to, they have a list of the riders to look out for, and it's always her. And so if she can, it puts a lot of pressure on her jumping, but pretty much people know that if she jumps around clean, she's gonna win, right? And I'd like my kids to be on that track if I can, if that's something they're interested in, and do real just like proper dressage shows. Why not do little championships and
But they wanted to
have access to nice
Yeah.
horses? I mean, like I think what we're gonna do with Frida is truly genius. Diagonal.
same spot too.
I think what we're doing with Frida is truly genius, because if we have a line of dressage horses that we like and they happen to be mares and you embryo transfer to a
Brood.
very thin athletic jumping stallion,
Yeah.
then you have your dressage training, you have the training, you have the horse that's capable of the nice dressage work, but then you breed it to something that can jump the moon. And obviously some of them come out as little duds, but you have your own line of serious horses.
They
It's my excitement.
can be the nice lesson horses like the dud.
The dud, yeah.
That's the high end.
Yeah, that's the high, exactly. But I was gonna say the dud is still.
Well, you're talking dud in terms of 5-star, 4-star, 5-star
I was gonna say
potential.
Frida would be a dud,
Yeah,
and
not very duddy.
I was gonna say that'll probably never come out of anyone's mouth again, right? But that's in.
She's an eventing dud.
Exactly.
Okay, she's not a dud. She's an
No,
eventing dud.
exactly.
But that's the
There you
whole
go,
thing.
good.
Yeah.
Let's do a little no stirrup even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Told you your career.
Oh, it's exciting when
Yeah.
you think of new things like that. Get her straighter from the outside, almost a little spiral in. Good, I like where you're on your outside seat bone. Let the shoulder come around as well. Good, and then straighten. Get both legs up through your hip to your hand. I love how light you're able to be in this bit. Much sitting trot, making all your insides move around. Good, change the direction. We got 30 seconds. You can do the whole thing in no stroke sitting trot. Good, I love that. Very good. 20 seconds. Get her a little straighter, almost a spiral in this way. Yep. We're gonna wait till she gives off of that. Good. Good, then that little push back to straightness. You're gonna push into a medium walk. You got 1 second.